to chronically happy Dashcam diary of a disabled. I am headed up to my immunologist appointment up in Portland. I have like a 15-minute drive right now. It's quite annoying, and this rain, snow, rain mix in Oregon right now. The weather is bipolar. It is not spring. Oh no, we got snow. Snow has got to go. It is March. I am trying to get ready for festival season. Not that I'm going to festivals like crazy. I'm only going to one that I know of. Let me change my mind. I might be able to afford another one, but I doubt it. Not this year. This one about killed my finances, killed my financials. So, I just got done at the chiropractor appointment. This is what it's like in a day of a life of a disabled. It's full of doctor appointments, paperwork, phone calls, insurance, images, tests, blood work, driving paperwork from one location to the next, or trying to fax it or email it or send it, and sending my chart messages. It's like a full-time job, being chronically sick. It really is. I just wanted to try and help inspire people to advocate for yourself. Take care of yourself. It's the only body you're allowed to get until your energy transforms into another part of something else or somebody else or soul. Our energies are always going to be there. The amount of energy, now that's a different story. You got to think about spoon theory. And spoon theory is what chronic illness warriors like myself think about when we have a lot of things going on in our lives and trying to prioritize and trying to save spoons. So what spoon theory is you're allotted, like, let's say 10 spoons per day. Well, once those spoons are gone, you're like done. You're in bed, you're doing nothing else for the rest of the day, you're going to bed. Whether you're doing hobbies in bed or watching TV or video games like gaming like I do. I love my Call of Duty. I posted a video last night of some of my gameplay. I was rocking it like a few nights ago. What can I say? I was rocking it. And I have quite a few videos I still have to post. I just got to do some editing and, do the editing. That's all I'm waiting on for my Call of Duty videos. And I have a lot to do. I have some zombies, and then I have some multiplayer gameplay I want to put out. Ultimately, I want to get a compilation and a montage of the dumbest and funnest ways that I've died on Call of Duty. Whether it's zombies or multiplayer, don't matter. I have a lot of great content that I need to put some editing to and commentary to. And I just don't know what program to use for that, unless I were to do streaming straight from my console or PC to PC. But it's really easy just to do kind of unedited content to YouTube from my PlayStation 5. I have an Xbox One, I have a PlayStation 5, I have a PC. I actually have two PlayStation 1s. Now the newest X series Xbox, but yeah, I have two Xboxes, one PlayStation 5, and a PC. I love my video games, and I really just love Call of Duty. Like, really, that's all I play. I don't play anything else right now. I did play Diablo 4 for a little while, and that was kind of entertaining, but I'm so used to the first-person shooter, and it kind of messed up my skills a little bit on my multiplayer game, playing some Diablo, but I still like the Diablo series, and I still like other games, but this is not what I play daily, and I should have a variety, but what can I say? I want to keep my skills in Call of Duty. I always had a dream of having skills in Call of Duty, and not that I'm great, like, I'm not great by any means, don't get me wrong, like, I'm not the best player in Call of Duty by any means, and I definitely don't cheat. I don't even use my freaking Xbox Elite controller that I spent at least $700 for. I have 3 different controllers I bought Elite controllers for. PlayStation 5 so I could play God of War, Ragnarok, which I haven't played yet. I plan to. It's on my agenda. But I'm trying to save all my money that I have right now for my trip in May for Las Vegas, driving from Oregon to Vegas. So anyways, that's all my game talk. I love my gaming, so you guys will be seeing more of me posting more of those videos up here pretty soon. Hopefully I'll figure out how to edit good, and then I can get my video game commentary and my face on it, talking about how I play and stuff. And I have a streaming deck, and I don't know where I put it. It's inside my storage unit somewhere. It's in a whole bunch of my stuff. I plan to get back to it sometime. It's not on my agenda right now. I have too many other things I'm overwhelmed with procrastinating on that I'm just going to have to procrastinate on streaming. I haven't been playing that much the last couple of weeks. I've been playing a little bit more over the last 2 or 3 nights, but over the last few weeks I have kind of slowed down my gameplay because this weather has been draining, and getting over COVID, and I'm getting off of my medication, my steroids. My steroids help keep me a little more functional and awake during the day, and now I'm just sluggish, and I nap every day now, like for 2 to 4 hours, and then I wake up for like several hours, and then I go back to bed. I go back and I go to sleep. So I don't do much every day unless I'm going to doctor appointments or doing things outside the house that I have to get done. Rarely have I been going out for fun lately, just because I can't afford to. I'm spending all my money on beats and outfits for Las Vegas right now, and on Call of Duty. I have a Call of Duty budget every month for the obnoxious skins and stuff that they keep putting out that everybody's like up in arms about and don't like. I don't play Fortnite, but I am kind of enjoying the ridiculous skins in Call of Duty, because I'm one of those people that like to put those stupid skins on and be like, you're an idiot if you can't kill me because I'm so bright and like colorful. It just makes me feel that much better being a troll like that. Like, yeah, I'm more bright and I'm a bigger target, so if I'm a big target and you can't hit me, you suck. It just gives me a right to be able to talk crap to people, really. Like, you suck. If I have like the biggest kill count, my KD isn't that great. Like, it's actually kind of like near the positive right now. It's near positive. It's like at 0.97, 0.98. I can talk about games all day. I love my video games. And I have video game goals. Like, what can I say? I am a gamer. I am a gamer girl. So that's what I do for fun, to distract myself from procrastinating on all my stuff I need to be getting done instead. Of course I would rather game, so I will do that over that paperwork any day. And at least I got one thing accomplished for my paperwork today. Even though I didn't really do any paperwork, the one thing on my to-do list was to schedule a mammogram, repeat mammogram, since we found the lump in my right boob. I have a 5.5 millimeter mass that was found on my initial mammogram a couple weeks ago, and I need to do repeat imaging. So I got my ultrasound and repeat mammogram in my right breasticle scheduled towards the end of this month. So I will be getting that taken care of. So at least admin-wise, I got one major thing accomplished, and that was to get that scheduled, because I cannot be slacking on a mass in my boob. I don't want any tumors, benign or not benign, in my breasticle. I can't see a visual difference in it, so I'm hopeful that it is not cancer, breast cancer. But knowing that I have multitudes of autoimmune diseases, the proliferation of cells is very high breasticle is my term. I like that. I haven't matched my breasticle, but I'm just going to be thankful that we have found it at this point, at the size that it is. So whether it's benign or not, at least we're catching it now, and that is what's most important. And I'm thinking positive that it's still early, no matter what. And this is why we do mammograms for people around my age. I'm middle-aged now. I'm in my 40s, and so I think it's very good for people to stop being so fear-based about these exams and go get them done. Please think about yourself. Think about your health. Do self-care and see your doctor. Get your regular and routine exams done. Please. I'm begging all of you, just please get your routine exams done. My mom is like a big person that she's like, I'm not getting mine done anytime soon. I'm like, but what if you've got something there? You don't know until you check. And stop having so much fear over the pain of the exam itself that's going to prevent you from getting your exam done. Because you've got to catch these things early. Whether this is cancer or not, it doesn't matter. Like, you've got to catch it when it's this small and this early, no matter what it is. Don't be afraid of these exams and images that are done out of protecting and preventative maintenance for your body. You need to know about this stuff. Ignorance, I believe, should be bliss. Ignorance is bliss, but it's also dangerous. It's a dangerous bliss that you're putting yourself in jeopardy of if you don't get your routine examinations and images done. Like, I'm going to keep preaching to my guy friends, like, you need to go get your exams done, dude. I have a gaming friend that I game with regularly in the deep south, and I keep telling him, I'm like, dude, you need to stop trying to do everything yourself. You're not a big macho man. If you get sick and get out of work, you need to take care of yourself. You got to keep your body going so you can keep working. You can't just ignore things. It's not going to go away. It's always going to be there. Whether you catch it or not, it's going to be there. But that's why there's this technology now, so you can take care of yourself. Take care of yourself by getting the routine test done. It doesn't pay to mess around, man. Or woman, don't mess around with your health. I'm glad I found this early, is all I can say. I hope that it is benign. I'm going to manifest positivity, though, and I'm going to say yes. It's going to be benign. Please pray for me. I'm so used to having so many benign cysts and tumors, though, that it wouldn't surprise me if it was some kind of cyst or something, because I just have a cyst-filled body. I think our body tries to form cysts in place of gaps. Like, if you have gaps in your body, or like extra space for anything, if you lose fat or something, it'll replace it with something else, kind of thing. Like, when I have my sinus surgery, I never had the little bump nose wart fucking thing, whatever the hell it is, growth on my tip of my nose until after one of my sinus surgeries. And it's I think it's called like a pseudo tumor or something like that. I don't know what they're called. It don't matter to me. It still annoys the shit out of me. I wish I didn't have this on my nose, but what am I gonna do? It's part of me now. And I'm not trying to have surgery on everything. I have poor wound healing. So it's my connective tissue. It's a collagen connective tissue disease. And things just don't heal correctly in me. So, I mean, it is what it is. I accept myself all my hashtags. I'm trying to go over all of them so I can also remember to tag them in my post. This is the day in the life of being disabled. This is a disabled life. Disability will always be here. Gosh, I need some more catchphrases. But definitely feel your feelings. I love that one today for sure. Love yourself. Have some empathy. Compassion always. Believe in yourself. I fully believe in all of my hashtags that I tag in my post, every single post. I believe in my sayings. I don't say them all in my videos, but I'm trying to get better at that. So I'm going to keep trying to say the same things that I put in the hashtags. I don't always. I get lazy on the hashtags sometimes too, but they're very important. Hashtags are important to be able to get on, so I can keep spreading the kind, inspirational words of advocate for yourself. I use that hashtag. Yeah, use that one. Advocate for yourself. Self-advocate. There we go. That one's like that's one I can use. Self-advocate. Women get the short end of the stick when it comes to medical health. I'm not going to use that for a hashtag, but that's just another saying. It's just something I've experienced. And gosh, talking with one of my friends last night on video chat, she just had here's a trigger warning. I'm going to put a trigger warning in my description as well, just in case. I'm not trying to bring up anything that I'm going to get flagged for. But my friend lived in Vegas. She just lost a dear friend to their own devices last night, leaving an 8-year-old son behind and a daddy in prison or jail. But he got out of jail to be able to deal with his late wife's situation because they have. It's just weighing heavily on my heart this morning because she wasn't feeling her feelings about it last night. She's also on the spectrum too, but the way of just matter-of-factly telling me her story with no shed of tears or anything, she cannot process it right now. I don't think that they were super close, but still somebody that she knows, and she has tried to do the same thing with herself in the past. I just hope that she's talking to her therapist. I'm going to have to message her again later today when I'm not driving. Or at doctor appointments. I'm going to have to message her. Probably in the waiting room. Just to be like, remember to feel your feelings. If she holds those feelings in, who knows how long it'll take for her to get those out. If she doesn't feel her feelings now. Grief affects everybody differently. There's no really any right or wrong way on going about grief, honestly, since everybody does have their own form, but allowing yourself to feel your feelings, especially in a situation such as this, is huge. I really hope that she takes the time out this week, at least, to try and feel some feelings. It makes me sad. I know the stats are out there, but knowing somebody that knows somebody that does it is just, my heart breaks and goes out to the people that it affects. When somebody decides to do that to themselves, it's so sad. I was trying to get a little information out of her, but she doesn't have as much information either, just because of her friend telling her about it. Her other friend was closer, and she was just bawling, telling her about it. And so it was hard for her to communicate everything that she knew to her friend. I had a couple other questions, but trigger warning. I'm sorry. It does break my heart. sad that another person did this to themselves because of something else. Internal, external environment. Intermingling with the internal environment. I mean, she said she knew she was depressed. Everybody knew this lady was depressed that did this. May she rest in peace. I really hope that she's more peaceful now. But the destruction of what she's done to everybody in the wake of her own depression. Just please, if anybody else is struggling, please talk to others. Let others people know. At least let other people have a warning that it's going to happen. Talk to somebody. Feel your feelings. Son of a bee. Feel your feelings, people. Don't bottle them up inside until it gets to the point that you just take your own. It's so sad that people get to that point where they just are so miserable that they just can't bear to be here anymore for the people that they love. This lady left an 8-year-old child behind. Like, my goodness. I really hope that, from what I understand, that 8-year-old, like, I'm crying for my friend. I can't help it. The empathy and compassion is there. It's sad. I feel feelings for everybody as much as I can. It's sad, though. I wish it wouldn't resort to this for people. I am fighting so hard to stay alive. There's people that just can't handle it. But I'm here to fight. I'm here to fight for myself and fight for everybody else. Don't give up, please. Life is such a precious gift. And it can all be over in a matter of minutes. I just wish people wouldn't take things for granted like they do. Because there's so many people out there suffering with mental illness and depression and sadness, loneliness. I feel for these people. If you can't feel your feelings, well, I'm feeling them for you. I'm sorry. But that's just who I am. I wish it wouldn't get to this point for others. The world lost a beautiful person a couple nights ago. I didn't know them. It doesn't matter if I know the person or not. I just feel for them. I feel for all of you. I feel for everybody out there that are struggling, that are dealing with mental illness. I have mental illness issues too. I've been trying to see a therapist for years. Our medical care system sucks, and our mental health system sucks. Oregon's trying to get better, and we have options out there. There are options out there. It's just, they're not very accessible. I tell you what. Our mental health system sucks because our medical system sucks in general. 21 people a day, 21 veterans a day. I just don't know what it's like for the civilian population, how many it is for the civilian population. I don't want to just emphasize veterans because it's not just a veteran problem, it's a civilian problem, it's a human problem. And it's a problem our government doesn't address enough. Like, I wish I could just shout at the top of my lungs inside some kind of Senate meeting of some sort. Help our mental health, people. Stop worrying about all this money and all this other crap and put your money where your mouths are and help people. Help people feel better about themselves and about their lives and about being able to afford places to live and stop self-medicating with drugs that are killing us. Although I do say that it is population control. I hate to have, like, I have a very back and forth opinion on it. Like, I think there's too many people in the world. I think there's too many people that breed that should not breed. And there's so many other theories and things out there, and it's not that I necessarily believe all of it, but it's just, come on, people. There's some people that can't have children that should have children. There's people flag stuff about like being positive about as much as you can, and advocate for yourself. Don't give up. Keep fighting. The war is never over for a veteran, nor is it for civilians either. This is the war on the government of we need to yell and fight and yell at the top of our lungs. We want mental health services. We want help. We want actual help. We don't want drugs. We don't want, well, we want accessible health care. We want better health care. We want good mental health services out there. You know, I was on Facebook going through my news feed this morning and everything, and something kind of stuck out to me. One sec. And I was trying to remember what the heck it was that I saw, but for some reason my mind is just overwhelmed and overstimulated, and it shut down and it's like blank. Brain fog. I don't know what it was that I was seeing on Facebook this morning that intrigued me. I read a lot of stuff this morning in the 2 hours I was awake before I had to leave for my chiro appointment. Right now what I'm dealing with is stop traffic because there was an accident on I-84, and I guess there's like a 25 to 30 minute wait in order to get onto I-84 from I-5. Thank goodness I left when I did, because I still have 50 minutes, 45 minutes until my appointment time. So, looks like I'm sitting in traffic for a little while. Lovely. And it's 40 degrees outside, according to my thermometer. But this lovely, lovely stop traffic on I-5. Look. Here is downtown Portland. Parts of it. It's all highways going every which way, like any typical big city. This is my beautiful Portland. 40 degrees outside. Enough holding my camera around. So yeah, there's a sneak peek of what traffic is like up in Portland, Oregon. That's been in the stupid news all over the place. Because the city sucks. It used to be really pretty, honestly. When I was growing up in the 80s, Portland was so pretty. And I loved coming up here to the malls because that's where Tanya Harding used to skate, at the mall. I never saw her. Not once, not a single time. But I heard that she skated there. Back in the 80s and 90s. So yeah, I'm just stuck in traffic on one of the bridges over the water now, over the Columbia. Yep, this is my day. I'll be stuck in this traffic for a while. The people don't know how to merge. It's a zipper, people. It's like a zipper. I don't even care if I let 3 or 4 motherfuckers in front of me. I don't care. As long as we can get moving. Thank you. Always do the wave. Wait, there's one in the car. And then out the car. Thank you for letting me in. That's kindness in the Pacific Northwest. I wish more people would do it. Do I have any other Pacific Northwesters that watch my channel? If you do, just let me know. Put PNW in the bottom of my comment section, and let me know if y'all know what I'm talking about with this crappy driving people. The Columbia looks gross. It's all like muddy-ish looking from all the rain and the snow melt, stirring up all the debris on the bottom of the river. And I'm sure all the pollution from the city too. All the homeless tent cities that are all over the place. Yeah, traffic's actually moving. Nice. For now, I have 6 miles to go on I-84 before I have to get off the off-ramp. I have a feeling the traffic is stopped up ahead too. Oh, the beautiful graffiti. I wish I could turn around the camera and show all this. I really do need to get a front-facing like dash cam, seriously, so I can sit there and I can film the traffic around me. And it would be nice to have also in case I ever get rear-ended again or hit again by other stupid drivers. I've been in a total of 15 car accidents. I've been rear-ended like 5 to 8 times in different people's vehicles, not even driving. Like, I've been rear-ended almost 10 times in my life because people don't know how to drive and put their brakes on, or they like to tailgate you and not brake. I don't know. I was at stop signs, I was at stoplights when I've been rear-ended. I've been in my mom's car, my friends' cars, been rear-ended. Like, people just are not paying attention. Even with my partial attention, talking and driving, I can still do both at the same time. Sometimes I'll miss my turn, but I would rather miss my turn and be safe than drive recklessly not paying attention. It's not me paying attention, it's because I missed my damn turn or something, but I'm never not going to not stop. Get in front of me. Go. Yeah, I just let 2 people in front of me just now while I was talking. Because I watch the road. I don't try to watch the freaking camera and other things very often. Unless I'm like stopped or like barely moving with my foot on the brake, you know, something like that. But I try to be as safe as possible when I do these dash cams, okay? I just want to make it clear. Like, I really do drive as safe as possible at all times, but even more so when I'm filming. Like, it's just ridiculous. I don't understand why people can't talk and drive at the same time. It's like half attention on both. It's more like 3/4 attention on the road and 1/4 attention thinking about what I'm saying. So that's why I do have a lot of so yeah. I'm trying to gain my thoughts for a second. That's why a lot of people have filler words and like speeches and, you know, speeches. I yeah, annoying. I know. I try my best not to use filler words while I'm thinking, because my mind is already like thought about something else that I'm going to say like 10 minutes ahead of time. A lot of the time. Like, my mind is going a mile a minute all the time because of my ADHD. I slow it down with my Adderall, but my Adderall also helps keep me awake and it counteracts the downers that I take. Taking uppers and downers aren't the best thing to do, by the way. It puts a lot of stress on the heart, and I try to do it as infrequently as possible. That's why I'm trying to wean myself down off of the downer so I can keep doing my stimulants to be able to keep my body moving and also focused at the same time. I do know that if I want to be functional, I have to take a second Adderall, like right around now, because right around now and the next hour or 2 is when I really start getting drowsy and tired, and that's when I usually take my 2 to 4 hour nap during the day. But right now, I'm driving, I have an appointment, hence caffeine at least, because it's also making sure that my stomach is like operating and moving things that, even though I have nothing in my stomach right now except for caffeine and sugar. It's just one of those days. I know this is a long one, guys. Thank you so much for sticking it out. This is probably the longest one I've had ever, or close to it. So I hope everybody else has a great day. Thank you for sticking it out. Thank you. Keep supporting. Love yourself. Love others. Be compassionate. Keep smiling. Smiling is contagious. Love y'all. Peace out.